All right, it's that time of week again where I get a privilege to sit down with someone that I consider to be a friend and just have a conversation with them. Call it 5 Minutes with Friends. And today I'm here with my friend Bill Hatley.
Good morning.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right, we're actually in the airport right now, so if you hear a boarding call or anything like that, that's what's going on. But we are on our way to Alabama.
Yep.
Now, Bill, you're from Alabama.
I am.
Would you say born and raised?
Born and raised.
Born and raised. What do you like? Do you consider that to be your hometown? Are you from Alabama?
I am. My parents live in the same town we were all born in.
Okay.
Same church we all grew up in.
Okay, and so that's always home to you, right?
That is home.
Okay. I gotta be honest with you about Alabama. I never knew anything about it. I never went there until probably my mid-20s.
Okay.
And the only thing I knew about it up to that point was like negative stereotypes that
I'm
may
sure.
exist.
There's plenty of those.
There's a couple of those.
Plenty of those.
So think about this. For someone that maybe doesn't know anything about Alabama, never been there, what do they need to know? What do you got to know about Alabama?
We don't all live in a trailer park with curlers in our hair, smoking a Marlboro.
Okay.
We just, that's just a TV stereotype.
Okay.
Depends on, it's very regional. A lot of farming.
Okay.
A lot of engineering. I live close to Huntsville, Alabama, which is aerospace engineering capital of the world almost with NASA.
So you're talking very intelligent,
Educated,
high-level people.
in places.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. So we're actually going there to do something with Hope Project.
Right.
And we kind of became friends through Hope Project.
We did.
First, your amazing wife, Sabra.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Sabra Hatley. All right, she was the first to go to Nicaragua with us.
Right.
2015.
Mm-hmm.
And she was so great that we thought, if Sabra's this amazing, Bill can't be that bad, right?
You
So,
know.
and then you
First
came,
runner-up.
First runner-up. So you joined us then in 2016.
Right.
On that return trip with Heartland Church.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the 2017 trip, you had basically begun to decide to
But yeah, the step to becoming a staff member with Hope
step to
Project.
joining the Hope Project team.
Yeah.
And so that's
Yeah.
exciting. It's great to have you. I think we got some cool things coming up. I want to ask you about something else. You've kind of had like multiple careers in your life, if you could say that. I don't know if it's the same career that's had transitions or it's completely different. What have you done? You've done...
I've been children's pastor, youth pastor, worship pastor, educator,
Yeah.
combination of all of those at
all of
one
those?
time.
Yeah.
With a mission emphasis through all of that.
Yeah.
So my original call when I was 15 was into ministry, and I knew it would be mission related.
Okay.
So it may seem like career changes, but it's always been what God's called me to next.
Exactly. And what I've noticed in life, when you make those transitions, it's like everyone prepares you for the next.
Absolutely.
Like even when I worked in restaurants and detailed cars, that prepared me for then when I became a children's pastor, because some of the things I had learned. And then kids pastor for 10 years prepared me for Hope Project. So what are kind of some of the things that have prepared you for this next step, this next section of life?
Always knowing about and preparing for missions and doing North American mission trips with students for years.
Okay.
So the heartbeat of missions has always been there. Being in the classroom,
Okay.
actually, and networking with other educators has opened doors.
Right.
Like we're doing some educational things with Hope Project.
Absolutely.
In the near future. So I can look back and see in every job / ministry, yeah, God was preparing me then for
the next
for
one.
now.
Yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
But he doesn't always tell you in the moment what's coming next.
I had a pastor tell me that once. He said, Bill, if God showed you the big picture,
Yeah.
it would either overwhelm you and you'd shut down,
Yeah.
or you'd get such a big head you wouldn't be useful.
You'd be like,
I was
I'm
like,
going there.
That's a good word.
That's a really good word. So we got a little over a minute left. A couple more things. Number one, I want to let you know something.
Okay.
You coming on to join the Hope Project team was a huge step for everyone. Huge step for faith for you and your family, for us as well. And there was one moment I got up early in the morning, like I normally do. I was doing my reading and journaling and praying, and I got really nervous about adding a full-time staff member to this little growing organization. And I actually had something impressed on my heart, and I wrote it in my journal. I wrote, Bill Hatley will go after it like no one else. That's what I wrote in my journal. And I want you to know that I have seen that happening. So I've seen the emails and the phone calls and the coffees or lunches or dinners or late night meetings or whenever someone will sit down and talk to you. I've seen you in your office. I've seen you learning Spanish. I've seen you going after it like nobody else. And so keep doing that.
I wonder if that's the same day that God said to me, my timing,
Yeah.
you can do this.
You can do this.
You can do this.
Awesome, absolutely. So I wanted to let you know that. Keep
thank
grinding. We got some cool things coming up in the next 20 years? What do you think? I don't know. What do you got
Yeah,
left? Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. So,
God takes us home, right?
yes, final thing, and I waited till the end because I didn't want to lose half of our viewers right in the middle.
Sure.
Alabama or Auburn?
Auburn.
Auburn?
Wife and I both graduated from there, War Eagle.
War Eagle. Okay, so you heard it here from my friend
The University of Alabama.
Okay, he's going to start talking trash, so I got to shut
Pretty
this
much.
down. That was 5 minutes from my friend Bill Hatley from the Orlando airport. A couple people walked through.
You know.
It's all good. Check it out. Like this, share it, comment on it, whatever you want to do. But please also subscribe before you take off because I'll be back next week with another friend.